NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip is won by the Nets. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on their way.
To Oladipo. Has a chance. Not that time.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into a shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Here's Durant for 2. Deep, a scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 4. Screen coming. Oladipo shot misses. Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Shot from in close, no good. To Oladipo. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
To Durant. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Oladipo to Brogdon. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 4. To Dinwiddie. Durant to Irving. Here comes the screen. To Durant. Shot clock violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. To Brogdon. Kevin Durant swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Dinwiddie. Irving to Durant. Short jumper won't fall. To Brogdon. Five to shoot for Indiana. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. They lead it, 4-point game. From the painted area, won't go down. Short jumper misses. To Brogdon. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Miles Turner at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good.
Substitutions.
2 for 2 on that trip. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kyrie lets it go. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To McConnell. Won't go. To Irving. Miles Turner with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Turner. Great pass to set it up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kyrie with the rock. Here comes the screen. Kyrie Irving for 2. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 4. Good start. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Nets have the lead. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Kyrie across the timeline. 10-6, our score. Indiana with the basketball. Warren, tough matchup against Durant. Trying to cash in, just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's no good. Great defense. McConnell. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Durant across the timeline. The score 10-8. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant. To Irving. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Nothing going here on that drive. To McConnell. Fires the three. Is good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Nets have it. Irving. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant, guarded by T.J. Warren. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Can't connect. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oladipo. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
Oladipo's shot no good. Brooklyn's got it. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. End-to-end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dinwiddie. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Malcolm Brogdon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the second.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Durant. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Durant. fires the three, and Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Oladipo to Brogdon. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oladipo into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Curling inside. Shot by Warren, no good. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. And counted at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Pacers with the possession. Here comes the screen. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Nets in front.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pacers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard.
And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet.
Game track. Field goals.
The Indiana Pacers definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. The shooting was certainly worse in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was gold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Oladipo, another chance. Oladipo. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Durant to Irving. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Oladipo to Brogdon. Turner knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Durant to Irving. He was hacked. They let it go. Brogdon to Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane. The shot won't fall.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Turner to Brogdon. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Irving to Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oladipo into the front court. Down 4. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Malcolm Brogdon has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Number 2, Dorian Prince.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Prince matched up with Warren. To Dinwiddie.
minutes left.
5 on the shot clock. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Jordan. Miles Turner pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Brogdon to Oladipo. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Now the Pacers go to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 11, Kyrie Irving. One minute left in the third quarter.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Not that time. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Jordan. Off the mark. To Brogdon. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Long key from three-quarters court, 3/4 down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Has a chance and scores on the step back. Unguardable Jet.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted second round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team on top by 8. Pacers control. McConnell. Here comes the screen. To McConnell. He throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Durant across the timeline, up by 6. To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Up 6. To Durant. Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To McConnell. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Durant, defended by Warren. To Dinwiddie. Miles Turner able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo to Brogdon. Screen coming. Brogdon goes to the right side. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Kevin Durant lets it go. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Oladipo. Scores from the post.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads 4. Here comes the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th.
To Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. To Brogdon. Screen coming. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you will receive an exclusive discount.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Irving to Durant.
Subbing in for the Pacers, number 26, Jeremy Lamb.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Oladipo. Lamb defended by Kevin Durant. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. And the slam.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. Well, let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To Durant. To Dinwiddie. He's looking for that touch.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Victor Oladipo. Now that's a contest. It's the Nets who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pacers didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Brooklyn Nets were definitely the better team with regard to long-range shooting, and it turned out to be quite the advantage. Their three-pointers were unstoppable.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Indiana Pacers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose.